Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads inquiries to Google Sheets for stationery office supplies business. So let's suppose I am an owner of stationery and office supplies business and I am receiving many leads and inquiries on my IndiaMART store. Now I want to add all these leads and inquiries that I am receiving on my IndiaMART store to my Google Sheets automatically so that I can keep track of these leads and inquiries. I completely want to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take IndiaMART from where I will receive new lead and inquiries, and this complete workflow here will get triggered. And then in my action application, I am going to take Google Sheets where these details will be added automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART lead inquiries for office and stationery supplies business to Google Sheets automatically. For this, we are going to create automation between IndiaMART and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as add IndiaMART leads inquiries to Google Sheets for stationery and office supplies business, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this IndiaMART automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add my IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for stationery business, which means whenever I will receive new lead and inquiries in IndiaMART, this will be automatically added in my Google Sheets, which means whenever I will receive new lead from IndiaMART, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever I receive IndiaMART leads or inquiries and then action says do this, then add these leads and inquiries to Google Sheets. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take IndiaMART, and then in my trigger event I am going to take new leads. Now I need to make connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help test given below over here, I will make this connection, and to make this connection let me take you to my IndiaMART account. So this is my IndiaMART account, and this is the seller's dashboard of IndiaMART. On the left hand side I can see this leads manager, so I will open this and I have to click on this three dots, then I have to click on this import export leads, and then I have to click on this push API. So this page has appeared in front of me, push API integration, where I need to select my source and then I have to enter my CRM platform name. So from this drop down, I'm going to select the source as other, and then I have to enter the CRM platform name. So my CRM platform name is Pabbly Connect, and then I have to enter the webbook listener URL. So this is the same webbook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So from over here I will copy this webbook URL and paste that webbook URL over here, and then click on this save details. Now I need to select an option that why I want to connect my IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. So from this drop down I can see all these reasons. I simply want to select this as I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance. You can select according to your choice and preference, and then you have to click on this click to generate OTP. Now I have successfully added my webbook listener URL in my IndiaMART, and now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and if I scroll down I can see this waiting for the webbook response. It is written now log into the application where you have added the webbook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webbook response. This means so as to get the webbook response over here I need to do a test submission, for which I need to submit an inquiry or generate a lead in my IndiaMART, and if I receive the response from IndiaMART in my Pabbly Connect, this will show us that the connection that we have created with the help of this webbook URL between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect, it is successful. So to submit this inquiry, I am going to open my profile in incognito mode. So here I have opened my profile in incognito mode, and I have created this profile with the help of which I am going to send inquiry to my IndiaMART business. Here my name is this. I have added my email address as latest@pablitudes.com. Then my address is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Then my company name is Latest Company. And now over here I am going to search for my business. After searching for my business, I simply have to click on this contact supplier, and then I have to add my message over here. So here I have added my message. Hello, we are interested in few products: pens, papers, printers, office furnitures. Then could you please provide more information on pricing, bulk discounts and delivery options? Waiting for your reply. Thanks. Now after adding my query, I am going to click on the submit, and then I have to enter my business name. So the business or the company name was Latest Company, and then I am going to click on this submit. I have successfully submitted my inquiry to my business from my same profile, and now Pabbly Connect should capture this response. Now this should be received and captured in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect. And over here I can see I have instantly received the response. The status is success, and I have received a unique query ID. So this unique query ID will be unique for every query that I will receive. Then I have received the subject, then I have received the state. Here I have received the sender name. Then I have received the email address. Then the company name was Latest Company, country was India, city was Bhopal, address was Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Then the product name is Pabbly Connect, free demo available. And then the query message was we are interested in few products: pens, papers, printers, office furnitures. Could you please provide more information on pricing, bulk discount and delivery options? Waiting for your reply. So here I have received the same inquiry that I have sent to my business. This means the connection that we have created with the help of this webbook URL is successful, and now whenever a new lead will be generated or I will receive a new inquiry, I will start receiving the response in my Pabbly Connect. So now moving on to the next step, I want to add all these inquiries and leads to my Google Sheets whenever I receive a new inquiry in IndiaMART. So here in my action application, I am going to take Google Sheets, and then in my action event, I am going to take this add new row. Now I am going to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this sign in with Google. And here authorization successful. So my Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details now. So the first one is that I have to select the spreadsheet. So to enter this, let me take you to my Google Sheets. So this is my spreadsheet by the name Stationery and Office Supplies IndiaMART. So this is my spreadsheet by the name Stationery and Office Supplies IndiaMART, and I have all these fields: first name, last name, email, phone, address, product and inquiry. And I want to add all the details in this particular spreadsheet. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to select my spreadsheet as Stationery and Office Supplies in IndiaMART, and then it has automatically detected the sheet, which was sheet number 1. So now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I have to enter the first name. So I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here, as you can see, I have received the response from IndiaMART, and when I click on this first name field and when I click on this IndiaMART, I can see all the responses that I have received from here. But over here, as we can see, I have not received my first name and my last name separately, and for that I have to use one more action step before this action step, which is a feature by Pabbly, text formatter, and then I have to select my action event as split text. Now I am going to click on this connect and then I have to enter the text to split. So here I will simply click on this IndiaMART responses and select my name as this one, and then in the separator I need to enter this as written in the help desk. And then in the segment index, I have to select this as all and simply click on the save and send test request. So here in the response, I have received my first name and my last name, and now I am going to map this in my Google Sheets. So here in my first name, I am going to click on this text formatter and map the response that I have received from there. So here in my last name, this was the last name, and then I have to enter the email address. So I have received the email address in my IndiaMART response. So this is my email address, latest@pabblytudes.com, and then I have to enter the phone number. So I will follow the same process and enter my phone number, and then I have to enter the address. So my address was Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and then I have to enter the product. So the name of the product was Pabbly Connect free demo available, and then I have to add my inquiry. So I will follow the same process and then enter my query message as this one. Now over here I can see that I have received the HTML tags in my response, but I don't want these tags in my Google Sheets. So I want to remove this and I have to add one more action step before this. So I'm going to add one more action step, which is again text formatter. And then in my action event, I have to select this text basing formatting. Now I have to click on this connect. So first I have to select the string, which is the query that I want to edit. And then in the transform field, I have to select this as remove HTML tags. Now I am going to click on the save and send test request, and here I have received the response, and here as you can see those tags have been removed from here. Now I will move to my next step and I will remove this query from here and then map this query from my text formatter response, which was this one. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I have to scroll down and simply click on the save and send test request. And here I can see I have successfully received the response, and this response is a positive one. Now I need to open my Google Sheets and check whether I have received and added these details there or not. So here I have successfully added these details, that too automatically. Here the name was this, last name was this, email address was latest@pabblytudes.com. Here I have added my phone number, and then the address was Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Product name was Pabbly Connect free demo available. And then the query was, hello, we are interested in few products, pens, printers, papers, office furniture. Could you please provide more information on pricing and bulk discount and delivery options? Waiting for your reply. Thanks. So we have successfully added the same inquiry that we have submitted in our IndiaMART business automatically. And now to summarize, we took IndiaMART as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a test query and received the response in Pabbly Connect. After which we moved to the next step where we took action application as Google Sheets, where we selected the spreadsheet in which we want to add all these details. We entered the first name, last name, email, phone. We entered all the other details. Then we wanted to remove the HTML tags from the inquiry. So we added one more action step where we took text formatter, and with the help of this basic formatting event, we removed the HTML tags from the inquiry and mapped that inquiry in my action step. Simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as the details of the leads and inquiries been added to my Google Sheets automatically. So we have successfully created automation between IndiaMART and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.